The Tale of a Hero. Welcome to MojoPlays. Today we're exploring the origins of Borderlands' memorable antagonist, Handsome Jack.
Our story begins with them, and with a man named Handsome Jack.
Before we begin, we publish new content all week long, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. While Handsome would not be born until much later down the line, Jack's story begins as a young child trying to survive in an abusive household. With one parent dead and the other absent, Jack found himself in the care of his grandmother, who practiced an aggressive form of child rearing. Precious little is known about this period of Jack's life, but it is safe to assume that the youngster grew up in a terrible environment that left many scars.
Been betrayed by everybody I gave a rat's ass about. My boss, my girlfriend, hell, my goddamn daughter.
Jack grew up and landed a job as a programmer with Hyperion, ultimately rising up the ranks and taking charge of the Helios space station, a base situated just above Pandora's moon, Elpis. Seeing himself as something of a hero in training, Jack sought to bring order and peace to the lawless, bandit-filled wasteland known as Pandora.
Your story is making Handsome Jack kinda sympathetic. I hate it.
On a more personal level, Jack married, and the couple even gave birth to a daughter named Angel. Identified by the tattoos on her body, Angel is a siren, one of 6 special women with mystical powers. Jack could not be happier, that is, until Angel lost control and erased her own mother. In an attempt to protect everyone, Jack traps Angel in a special chamber that limits the girl's powers. The fact this construct allows Angel and, by extension, Jack to monitor Pandora's communication system and technology is just a happy coincidence.
You get the hell away from my daughter!
With Angel in a cage and a space station at his disposal, Jack set out to find an item potent enough to tame Pandora. Using Angel as a mouthpiece, Jack manipulates a group of vault hunters into opening Pandora's vault, containing the dangerous The Destroyer monster. Surprisingly, the hunters manage to take down the terrifying beast, allowing Jack to pick up the Destroyer's eye. This body part proves to be the last piece needed to construct a powerful weapon of mass destruction known as the Eye of Helios.
Now go. I'll be watching.
Although Jack only sought to lead Pandora to a prosperous future, the Hyperion employee knew that not everyone would understand his vision. The Eye of Helios could quickly silence any naysayers.
There's Elpis. That friggin' jamming signal is somewhere down on that cracked rock, messing up all the cool security stuff up here.
Learning about the existence of a vault on Pandora's moon, Elpis, Jack hires a slew of assassins and vault hunters to locate it. Unfortunately, Jack's noble pursuit is interrupted by the short-sighted Colonel Zarpedon and the Lost Legion, an abandoned military unit who have taken to protecting Elpis's vault. As Zarpedon was unaware of Jack's status as a fledgling hero, the Lost Legion attacked the Helios station in order to seize control of the Eye of Helios and destroy the vault.
Okay, that's unnerving. Run!
Despite Jack and the Vault Hunters' greatest efforts, the Lost Legion manages to take over Helios by setting up a jamming signal on the moon to block the space station's defense system. Jack sends the Vault Hunters to find an ex-girlfriend named Moxie, who runs a bar in Elpis' spaceport, Concordia. Together, the group learns that one of Jack's own former subordinates, Huckster, is behind the jamming signal, who nowadays is in charge of Concordia. While obviously upset by this news, Jack confronts and even forgives Huckster, or that was the plan until the good-for-nothing Marif attempts to eliminate Pandora's future savior. Luckily, Huckster's aim is terrible, so Jack manages to survive and even gets revenge. From this point on, Jack learns to not show any weakness.
That was invigorating. Okay, yeah. Where was I? All right, my awesome master plan.
Subsequently, Jack obtains his own robot army by procuring an AI called Felicity from the Lost Legion. With Helios' defense system activated and backed by an army, Jack, the Vault Hunters, and 2 of the hunters who opened the Destroyer's vault, Roland and Lilith, succeed in retaking Helios, defeating Colonel Zarpedon in the process. Along the way, Jack must tragically permanently retire all of his scientists out of fear that one may be secretly working for the Lost Legion. This victory proves short-lived, as Moxie convinces Roland and Lilith into betraying Jack and destroying the Eye of Helios. Understandably angered, Jack storms Elpis' vault and learns about the existence of another vault, one belonging to the warrior, on Pandora. Once again, this victory is short-lived as Lilith shows up to introduce Jack to her fist, leaving behind a less than pleasant scar. Tired of being constantly betrayed, Jack turns his back on peace and decides to scorch Pandora instead.
We're gonna scorch the freaking planet in fire. There's gonna be screaming. Bandits are gonna die left and right.
The first step towards achieving this goal comes in the form of a Hyperion coup, with Jack forcibly replacing the company's CEO. After a bit of rebranding, Handsome Jack set out to find the Warrior's Vault and also eliminate everyone who betrayed him. After rewarding the Vault Hunters who stood by his side and destroying the Claptrap line, Handsome Jack uses Angel to turn Pandora into essentially a planet-sized prison. After eliminating New Haven, one of the last remaining safe hubs on Pandora, Jack sets his sights on Sanctuary, which houses the likes of Roland, Lilith, and Moxie.
Their leader vowed to find it, to use its power to civilize the Borderlands, once and for all.
While Jack does not manage to destroy Sanctuary, Hyperion CEO succeeds in finding the Warrior Vault Key and uses Angel to power up the device. The Resistance Force succeeds in destroying the Grateful Angel, prompting Jack to retaliate by eliminating Roland and capturing Lilith, who happens to also be a siren capable of opening the vault. At the site of Pandora's second vault, Jack comes under bombardment from the Vault Hunters but manages to free the Warrior. However, the Hunters actually defeat the beast, leaving Jack defenseless, and, eventually, Pandora's self-proclaimed ruler is punished for his crimes. Always thinking ahead, Handsome Jack's consciousness was uploaded into an ID chip, so the villain is resurrected when a Hyperion employee, Reese, inserts the chip into his mechanical eye. Technically, the real version is already deceased, but this chip permits the idea of Handsome Jack to temporarily live vicariously through Reese. Ultimately, Jack tries to take over Reese's body, who surprisingly objects and removes the eye. Depending on Reese's mood, Jack is either permanently destroyed or safely tucked away to ensure Hyperion's former CEO can do no more harm. Handsome Jack is both a product of nature and nurture, a character who tried to fight for the greater good, at least in his own mind. Regardless of whether Angel's father makes an appearance in any future Borderlands games, Jack's shadow will nevertheless loom heavily over Pandora.
I can't wait!
Check out these other great clips from MojoPlays, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.